Good morning and welcome to Harbor Highlights.
On today's show, we have an interview about our upcoming 7th grade career symposium and an interview with Mrs. Bishop Funk about the American Heart Association.
This and more, so stay tuned. Good morning, I'm Daniel.
And I'm Logan.
Now please stand and join us in saying the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you.
This week, Thursday, is a half-day for parent-teacher conferences. During the half-day, all grades of students will be participating in activities that focus on helping you be college, career, and life ready.
6th graders will be participating in what is called Extreme Reality Store. They will be doing some personality surveys and investigating careers.
8th grade has what is called High School Success Day. There are 6 different sessions, anywhere from talking about what to expect in high school, academic, athletic, and extracurricular opportunities.
7th graders will be participating in a career symposium. Students will have the opportunity to listen to 4 different speakers talking about what it is like to be in that career.
Sarah Kodal is the program coordinator of Junior Achievement who helps to put on the 7th grade career day.
Here's an interview with her and what you can expect for Thursday and how to make the most of this experience.
We are here with Sarah to learn more about the 7th grade career symposium. Why do we have the career symposium?
We have the Career Symposium to help students learn more about the many different career pathways that are out there and available. The Career Symposium introduces students to careers through a one-day interaction with professionals.
Why do 7th graders need to start thinking about careers now?
It's important to start thinking about careers now because pretty soon you're going to be moving on to high school, and it's always a good idea to have more information about the different careers that are out there. And a lot of times students have already decided by 8th grade what career pathways they want. So this is a really good way for us to allow all 7th graders to learn a little bit more about each career pathway and get a really good first-hand opinion from a professional working in the field.
When is the career symposium and what are some details kids should know?
The Career Symposium is scheduled for Thursday, March 16th, and students should know that they're going to have an opportunity to speak with a few different professionals from the different career pathways, and they should also think of some questions to ask while they're in attendance of the Career Symposium.
What kind of careers are there going to be?
We are going to have professionals from business careers, marketing, arts, communications, engineers. We have artists. Reporter from Fox 17 is coming, so that's pretty exciting. We also have a professor from Muskegon Community College coming to talk a little bit more about solar energy, which is something kind of new. We have business owners and just a big variety of different professionals coming to talk about all different types of careers.
How should kids get ready and behave at the career symposium?
Kids should think of some important questions to ask their presenter for each class. The more questions that you can ask, the more information you're going to get out of the presenter. It's always important to be respectful and to listen carefully and give the presenter your undivided attention because they are taking time out of their day to come in and talk with you. So I think that would be a great way to give them respect.
What should students do to make this event most meaningful?
Be open-minded, even if you are in a classroom with a presenter that maybe you don't think that career is really very interesting. Do your best to be open-minded, and maybe you'll learn a lot from it, and it might be something you find you are interested in after all. Really, my best advice is just learn all that you can from the different presenters and about the different careers.
Thanks, Sarah, for letting us interview you.
A special thanks to Mrs. Harris, who also has put in many hours to help make Thursday a great experience for all our Harbor Light students.
Now over to this week's general announcements.
Hi, I'm Sophie.
And I'm Riley. Lunch specials this week are Monday, boneless wings, Tuesday is walking taco, and Wednesday is oven roasted turkey with gravy and mashed potatoes.
Thursday is a half day for conferences, and Friday is pulled pork sandwich. Parent-teacher conferences are this Thursday from 1 to 4 and 5 to 8, and next Tuesday from 5 to 8.
8th graders, please complete your high school registration materials and go to hoursguide.westottawa.net for course descriptions.
Test out and summer school information is published on the WOHS website under the Parent Resources section.
High school counselors will be here beginning March 21 to register for your classes using your complete paperwork.
This past weekend was the 8th grade trip to Washington, D.C. We look forward to hearing about the trip, and 7th graders think about this if this is something you would like to do next year.
Speaking of trips, current 7th grade students who are interested in traveling to Italy, France, and Spain are invited to attend the informational meeting with your parents on Thursday, March 23 at 6 p.m. in room UT74 at Mac Bay with Ms. Pirate. That concludes this week's special announcements. Back to the anchors.
We would like to say a special thank you to all the students that helped with tours or displays during the showcase.
5th grade tours will be happening soon, so make sure that you help our new Harbor Light students feel welcome.
Now over to sports for this week's games.
Hi, I'm Owen.
And I'm Harrison. Here are the final games for the second winter sports seasons.
The white basketball team plays Hudsonville Riley at home, while the black team plays Hudsonville Baldwin away.
Boys Swim and Dive have their conference meet this weekend. Good luck.
If you are interested in playing a spring sport, here is an interview with middle school athletic director Mrs. Lennart with a few reminders.
We're here with Mrs. Lennart today, our athletic director, to tell you more about middle school sports.
What makes you eligible for school sports?
So there's a couple things that go into being eligible for school sports. The first one is your academics. You always have to be passing 6 to 7 classes in order to participate in games, and not only the tryout process. You can always find more information in your middle school athletic handbook where it goes into more detail. We're governed by the MHSAA, and there's a lot more stipulations, but for you folks, it's always important to be passing 6 to 7 classes and then to always have an athletic physical on file. You can find these online or at our school office, and that would be the second most important component to know in order to participate.
What type of sports are available for middle school students?
For us, it's just around the corner. Starts March 20th. You've got boys tennis, which is for 7th and 8th graders. Then you have boys and girls track, and 6th graders can participate this year in boys and girls track, and 7th and 8th grade girls soccer. So you've got 4 seasons of middle school sports, and there's opportunities every season for both girls and boys to participate in a sport.
Thank you for letting us interview you about sports, Mrs. Lennart. Make sure to sign up for upcoming spring sports.
Go Whoa!
Don't forget that if you are planning on doing a spring sport, to fill out the Google form that can be found at this link or by going to the Woe Panthers website.
She'll also be in the lunchroom today if you have questions or to sign up.
Sports are a great way to stay healthy. Eating right and exercising are the 2 best things you can do to keep your body healthy, be less stressed, sleep better, and get sick less often.
Staying healthy will also add years to your life. This is the mission of the American Heart Association.
Here's an interview with Mrs. Bishop about all the great things the American Heart Association is doing.
Are you excited about Spirit Week? We're here to interview Miss Bishop about the American Heart Association and the Assembly.
What is AHA and its purpose?
American Heart Association purpose or mission is to build healthier lives, free cardiovascular disease and stroke. They are helping individuals and communities build a culture of health so all people can live life to the fullest, healthy hearts and brains.
How does it help?
Well, American Heart Association invested $3.8 billion nationwide since 1949. Since 2014, American Heart Association has given $10 million for 70 new and continuing studies in the state of Michigan alone. More than 16 million students are impacted by AHA through our educational programs. More than 10 million kids through jump rope and hoops of heart each year.
Why do we support AHA and hold an assembly for it?
So that we can educate students on how to live a healthy lifestyle and raise donations that will further heart research.
What can students do to help?
After the assembly that we'll have right before spring break, students need to share with others how they can be heart healthy and start living a healthier life. Show support by getting donations from friends and family to support the mission throughout the weeks beforehand for American Heart Association. Don't be a statistic. Live longer than your parents and your grandparents and live a healthy, active life.
Thank you, Mrs. Bishop, for letting us interview you. See you all at assembly.
The last day before spring break will be our all-school assembly. The student versus staff basketball game will take place, and we are looking for some brave students to challenge our teachers.
To be considered for the game, pick up a form from either Mrs. Cherry or Mrs. Bishop Funk. You will also need to create a video slideshow, a brochure, or essay explaining how the American Heart Association is helping our community.
This is due March 24th.
After break, all grades will be taking the MSTEP tests on Chromebooks.
Our tech tip this week is to take some time in class getting used to the tools available online for MSTEP. We hope that you are also practicing your great keyboarding skills so that writing portion of the test will go smoothly.
On a future show, we will have an interview with Mr. Lemon about the upcoming MSTEP and some of the online tools available.
Thanks so much for watching our show. Check us out on SchoolTube or like our Facebook page, Harbor Highlights, for the links to our show.
Have a great week.
Bye.
Bye.